So I got to know the BHURD team because we were in a networking group together. And so I got to know Brian and, of course, introduced him to Matt. And that's how we got to know the team, Scott and Karen. So, yeah, great team.
I met him at the house.
Yeah.
First time he came by, we were thinking about marketing or trying to get our house sold in a way that was more effective than attempts we had done before. And this is probably the third or fourth house we had sold. So we were looking for basically an experience that was different from the rest that we'd experienced, something a little more satisfying.
Brian was pretty involved with the whole process. The last home that we sold with him, we had a stager. Our house sold in 2 hours. So, it was just a great process. Everybody was always super friendly, always super helpful. And so, I don't know, they just knew what they were doing, obviously. The house they helped us sell before sold in 2 days. So I guess ultimately the experience is you want to sell your house. And that's what we did. So it worked out really well.
Well, I think for me, the support system was really efficient and effective. And what I mean by that is, you speak with Brian across the table, and when you call in, they understand what it is you're referring to and what it is that you had talked about and the things that were important to you and, what you tried to convey, what you wanted to get out of the experience, what you were looking at as far as price and, the time frames and all that kind of stuff. So the communication was pretty evident through the group, through his support that we had worked with through the whole experience.
Yeah, it's pretty consistent all the way through with everybody.
That's kind of what I meant. It was like you were, you didn't have to recite or repeat. They were up to speed. The people that you were dealing with, you would get callbacks from the support group. Like Karen, for example, she'd call back and she knew. She's pretty amazing. She knew exactly what you wanted, what you were referring to, responding. If you had a couple issues or something that you wanted an answer to. She was the one that would give you a call and coordinate, etc.
But she also sent a bunch of stuff over, like things you don't think about. Remember to, call all the utility places and gives you all the numbers so you don't have to look them all up. So all the aspects of selling and moving and relocating, all the aspects that we worked on the team, they thought of everything. So
I think a lot of it was the impression that they were sitting in your chair trying to accomplish what you were trying to accomplish. And they were helping you do that kind of thing. That was a distinction for me.
Yeah.
It's it's kind of a scramble time. There's a lot of pressure and all that kind of stuff. You're wondering about this, wondering about a lot of variables. They're not, that are just going to come to fruition. You hope they're correct, and it seemed like there was a lot more guidance and a lot more support. A lot more.
Yeah.
Made it a good experience.
Mm-hmm. I would say that they were very thorough. They thought of everything, including the day that you are moving and you don't have dinner. So we got a little pizza and a movie night, yummy brownies, even a pizza cutter with paper plates.
Right. I felt like the service was complete. It was something that, you are obviously going to forget certain things at certain times because you're focused on something else you think is more important. And what they provided was, keeping you in focus as far as the picture. This is the process kind of thing, the support system for the process. That was pretty important to me too. And a response. If I have a question or I have an issue that I want an answer or an input or that kind of stuff, you're not, it's not overlooked. It's responded to. And generally speaking, pretty much on target. I mean, they're not giving you an opinion. They're giving you options. But, if it goes this way, you might think this or that, or, remember this, just like she said, there's certain things that, even small things, dinner or whatever. I mean, the brownies thing, thanks, Brian. But, what I liked was the message that was out to market our house, to sell our house.
Oh, yeah.
And the support system, that made that come to fruition. And it was successful.
It was.